everyone, welcome back to one of a kind legal talk show, Law Talkie. I'm Damini, your host for today, and we have with us Mr. Pratik Jain, who is the advocate at Rajasthan High Court, Jaipur, and other sub-tribunals of Jaipur as well. He did his BBA LLB from Gujarat National Law University. I welcome you again, sir.
Thank you, Damini. Thanks, Law Talkie, for having me here.
Thank you so much,
and
sir.
I must say that this is a very good initiative by you all.
So thank you so much, sir. So I won't introduce you all like with you. So I want you to introduce yourself and please elaborate upon your college experience, your college life and being into NLU. So sir, I want you to please elaborate on that thing.
Well, yeah. So basically, I am an advocate practicing in Rajasthan High Court, as you already mentioned. I've been just joined my father's office right now, and we basically deal in commercial disputes and civil disputes.
Sir, you are a first generation lawyer or a second generation lawyer?
I am a third generation lawyer. My grandfather, my father, and now me.
Okay.
In fact, my sister is also doing law. So yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yes, sir. Your college experience and other experiences, being into CLAT and clarifying the NLU. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, law was something that I wanted to do because not just because I had a background, but also because I was fascinated by, the black coat and all that, like very cliche, but yeah, that was the thing. But as I grew in my college life, I got to know that there were a lot of more facets to law just than litigation. And I wanted to explore that as well. So when I decided to do CLAT, it was, I did a crash course after my 12th examination.
Just a crash course, sir.
Yeah, so I'm just let me speak. I did a crash course and I didn't clear it. So I did a drop and had my BCom examinations from Rajasthan University that time. And I prepared for CLAT simultaneously. So that time my score was, I think, 103, and I wasn't getting into NLU, and I wanted to get into an NLU. So I thought that let's just take one more chance. And luckily I got into GNLU, and I'll tell you, college life, especially campus life, is a roller coaster ride. It's a roller coaster ride, seriously. And whatever personal development I've had in my college is, I'm really proud of myself now, and my younger self would be very proud also, because it has because see, in a national law university, and for that matter, when you are having a residential program, you get to meet a lot of people from a lot of different states, a lot of different culture, and you realize that when you see in school, basically when we are in school, we are with the like-minded people. Okay, our friends are also that we think there's a sync, but when you know that these are different kind of people, and you get to talk to them, you have a different perspective, and then you constantly think what's going on, and that helps you develop. So I think law school for me was a very enriching experience, and I would say very fun as well, because see, in school, I think I was a very studious person, and you can call me a nerd also, but that totally changed in college. I learned a lot of things about myself, not just law, but also about myself. So yes, college experience was amazing.
Yes. So sir, like during your college years, so like how many internships you did, and particularly in which area of law?
I think I did around 7 to 8 internships in my 5 years. I mean, yeah. So as per BCI rules, your first internship is compulsory in an NGO. So I did the first internship in NGO in Jaipur itself. And as you said, my father is also a lawyer. As I said that, the first 3 internships were very chilled out for me. I didn't really do much, and I don't regret that fact, but I think that I should have concentrated on internships then as well. But yeah, so my first internship was with an NGO. Second and third were district court internships, civil and criminal, respectively. And then I did a judicial clerkship in the Rajasthan High Court. That was a very good experience. And then I did the corporate internships, because I always wanted to see that side of law, because every time I've seen my father and my grandfather wearing that coat, going to court and all, I never knew that there was an office life also for law. I did that internship. I liked it. But one thing I learned, that whatever you do, whatever you like academically, it's not necessarily that you like it in your professional life as well.
Exactly.
So corporate law, competition law were the subjects that I liked in college. But when I did internships in that, I saw that what was the practical aspect, what was the professional aspect of them. I didn't like it much. And I would tell you, I did this internship in a tier 1 firm where I was in the competition team. But I got work from the corporate team as well. And I got work from the disputes team as well. And disputes was something that I liked. You don't really have, litigation or dispute resolution courses in law school. They don't teach you that.
Yes.
They don't teach you that. They'll tell you the laws around it, but they'll not tell you what is litigation. So that is something I liked. And then I chose that path. I want to do litigation, dispute resolution, maybe in the firm or private practice like that. So that was it.
So, sir, you are, as you said, like you're a 3rd generation lawyer. So, like, it's understood that you might have contacts or references, so you didn't have to, look up somewhere. Is that so, or like, what was that experience? Or please tell us.
Yeah, definitely. Having a background provides you a cushion. You can afford to take a risk, by doing something else, because you have a backup plan. But that's not always true also, because as I said, that I got internships in Jaipur, but I wanted to go out to explore the corporate law, which is, in tier 2, tier 3 cities, you don't have that much exposure of corporate law. And that's why I wanted to do that as well. So yes, my father's background helped me to have internships in Jaipur, but it did not in other cities. I did internships in Mumbai, in Delhi. So I did it because of my college and because of the things I liked. So that was an enriching experience. Yes, today also I feel that I was working in a law firm before in Gurgaon, and I left that job. I could do that because I knew that I have a background, and that there's this cushion. So definitely it helps, but you cannot rely on that totally.
Okay. So, sir, nowadays, like what I've been seeing is you are very active on LinkedIn,
Yes.
on LinkedIn. You are posting updates, legal content, but on a different note. Like, were you that kind of active during, your college years as well? Like, you always like to be active and, deliberate on such issues or sharing content like this, or, being a professional, you are just doing that, or being a student also you did that?
I'll tell you. For me, LinkedIn now is a routine. It's a part of my job. I take it up as a job where I have to post regularly on LinkedIn. Earlier, it wasn't the case. I wasn't much active on social media. It was a phase. 2009, I got my first Facebook account, and I did it for 2-3 years. That was a phase. Instagram was 2-3 years. That was a phase. So it was all phase. But this is something I want to continue, because I've learned that lawyers, as a lawyer, and in today's scenario, in today's circumstances, you need to have an online presence.
Yes, sir.
And even in college, what used to happen, we used to have these discussions on social issues. But today we don't have that platform. You're not connecting to people like we used to do before. So I think social media has provided us that platform, so we can take up social issues as well. That's what I think.
Yes, that's great, sir. So moving forward, sir, we have a series, we play a rapid fire game. So are you ready for that? I'll ask you questions and quickly you need to answer those questions.
Keep it a little slow.
Okay. Okay. So, sir, I'm just starting with the game. Okay. Your attendance in college?
I just almost made it. I mean, thanks to the committees.
If you had it.
I think we were had to maintain 70%. I got 65%, and the committees we could use to exemptions. So yes, it worked like that.
Okay. So professor used to cut your attendance every time, even if you don't talk. Like, who was that professor?
I think we got that from everyone, but they were very good. They didn't cut it. They used to say it, but they didn't.
Okay. So sir, what
Yeah.
punishment you got ever? Like the worst punishment?
In college?
Yeah. Maybe in college.
In college,
but you need to tell the worst one.
in school तो बहुत ज़्यादा होता था, तो चेयर वेयर पे खड़ा करना पड़ता था. In college, there's nothing. In college, I remember that once I was using phone. I used phone a lot of time in classes, but once the professor caught me and he scolded me, he confiscated my phone. That was the worst thing happened in college, I think.
That was the worst thing.
Yeah, in college that was the worst thing.
Okay.
School में बहुत डांट पड़ी है.
स्कूल में बहुत पड़ी है. किस तरह की पड़ी है?
स्कूल में हर तरह की यार डांट, मतलब मार भी पड़ी है कभी-कभी. एंड वो जो हमारे स्पोर्ट्स टीचर होते थे वो तो राउंड्स भी लगवाते थे, चेयर पे खड़ा करवाते थे.
और फिर डर लगता था कि घर वालों को ना बता दे कहीं पे. वो तो ज्यादा लगता है.
अरे एक बहुत I tell you one incident. There was something. ये white shoes था कुछ, मैं स्पोर्ट्स शूज पहन के जाता था. And we were not allowed those sports shoes. It was we were allowed just tennis shoes. You know that.
Okay.
So teacher kept reminding me that you have to change your shoes, and I was like, okay, I'll change it. But मैंने नहीं करा 3-4 दिन. So she made me stand on the chair, and I don't know why my mother came in that class. I really don't know where she came from.
Like was she working in that school or?
No, she wasn't working in that school. So my sister and I were in the same school. And I think my sister forgot her lunchbox or something. So she came to give it, and she just happened to come to my class as well. I don't know why she came, but that was really embarrassing for me.
This happens, yeah. Okay, so that was your worst experience. The best internship, and where did you do that? The best one.
There are 2 internships.
Okay.
One would be a tier 1 law firm that I did, and I got that dispute resolution was my calling.
Okay.
That was the first one. Second one was the judicial clerkship I did in Rajasthan High Court. Okay. It was basically research work, but it was amazing.
The best social media handle which you just want to use every day? LinkedIn. Apart from LinkedIn, I saw it coming.
Of course.
Apart from LinkedIn.
I think Instagram, because you know, it's very engaging, I think.
So what do you do? What do you do on Instagram?
I stopped posting things now. I don't post often on Instagram, but yeah, I like to watch stories of other people, and I follow some pages
every day.
No, not stalking, but I follow some amazing pages related to sports personalities and like that. So yeah.
So who is your mentor?
Mentor as in?
As in like in the professional field or in the college or something like this, you know, in this kind of situation during your professional career, who was your mentor?
I think my partner at my earlier law firm which I was working on, he was very helpful in shaping my,
the one who actually helped you, motivated you every time, like that is. Okay.
Yeah.
So what is your area of expertise?
See, I have 1 year of experience in contractual disputes. Basically, in my law firm, I was working earlier, there were infrastructure contractual disputes we used to do. So that is something I am, and I'm also doing a postgraduate diploma in consumer law and practice. Okay. So that is.
So, sir, if you are given a chance to change your profession, what would it be?
Okay. The beauty about this profession is that you can do a lot of things being in this profession. One thing I would like to do is to be at the management side of this, and actually I'm doing that also, because from the day I've left my previous firm, I have managed the affairs of this firm. Because if you see my designation, it's the managing associate, because it's a small firm right now, and so that's I'd like to do management. And the other thing I would like to do would be a sports commentator. That's my favorite part. That's my favorite thing.
Okay. So, sir, lawyer is equal to what?
Lawyer is equal to
Yeah.
I mean, see, to be honest, lawyer caters to the society as a whole, to its clients, to its fellow colleagues, and to law students and juniors and seniors both. So law as a profession is very wholesome. There are a lot of things there's a whole lot of target area for you to inspire to and to get information from. That's the thing for me. Law for me would be I would wholesome would be the word for me.
Okay. So, sir, this is the most important question, okay? If you are given a chair of Chief Justice of India for one day, what would you do? What would you do? This is very exciting, and I'm actually expecting kind of, that kind of answer from you.
See, that would be a great honor, first of all.
Exactly.
That would be a very great honor, and that's a very big thing. So yeah, if you would have asked me this question like 6 months back, I would say that, having online filing and digitalizing the court process would be one. But they're actually started doing that. Even in the, the subordinate courts from the grassroots level, it should happen. One thing that I want and is in the pipeline, I think, would be the All India Judicial Services.
Okay.
So that is what I think.
Yeah, okay, I get it. So the last question for this rapid fire round is, if you are given a chance to amend any provision, what would it be and why? You need to specify. Why would you amend that provision?
I would like to amend the data privacy policy. Of India.
And why?
It's really important because, you need to be strict here. You can't create exceptions and you can't let people get away with it. It's important. Privacy is really important, and in this current era of social media and digitalization, it is more important. So I would like to have the have it in consonance with the GDPR and what the world is doing.
Okay, perfect, sir, perfect. So we are done with our rapid fire round. Now,
how did I do it?
So that was great.
How was I?
I don't know. Viewers will comment. Viewers will comment, sir. Then I'll tell you for sure. So, sir, you just told me that you're managing a firm, right? So,
yes.
if you are providing internship opportunities or what kind of work you are doing there, and if yes, you are providing internship opportunities, what is the procedure? Viewers, especially the law students, would like to know how to register for the same and what is the procedure, basically.
See, I'll tell you what. Currently, we are a law office. We cannot say ourselves as firms because there are 4 to 5 people here, and we are not taking interns because we are primarily focused. Our primary work is litigation. 90% of our work is litigation, and we are working remotely. So it becomes a little impossible to give work to interns. But yes, I get a lot of queries from law students. So do you have internship? You are accepting internship applications. The one question that I always ask them is, what are you looking for? Because it's really important for the interns also to know that this is the kind of work we are doing and this is the kind of work they want to do. So currently, see, what work I think interns we can give to interns would be the sectors we are targeting. So basically the work would involve research in that particular sector, articles. And article, it should be consistent. Consistency is the key. You have to be consistent in this time. So 2 to 3 articles in 2 weeks, and research work, and have an analyze the client's perspective as well. You cannot write academically. The client won't understand. The society won't understand. You have to be in the layman's language. You have to cater to the client's problem.
Yeah, because everyone is not a lawyer, right? Yeah.
Correct. As I said, that a lawyer has to cater to 4 target groups: the society, fellow colleagues, law students, and their clients. So it's important for them to communicate and to learn how to communicate with each these groups, and have to have the proper skill set for that.
Okay. So it was indeed a wonderful session, sir. So to wrap up the whole session, any kind of suggestions, any kind of advices to the first generation lawyers specifically, what would you say to them, especially the viewers, the law students?
See, I think it's important that I get a few queries about where should we intern, and I tell them that you're already doing great if you're thinking about it.
Exactly.
I have written a post on LinkedIn as well about
Okay.
this, and even I'll tell you this: you're doing great work. You're doing great work, and this is something I've seen. Like, people are opening their blogs, starting talk shows, having webinars. As an intern, as a law student, I never thought that. And this scenario, this current situation has given you a lot of new opportunities, and
Exactly.
you're doing great. So
Thank you.
just be consistent as to what you are doing and explore. Now is the time to explore things and to personally develop yourself. And once you do that, you will know what is your interest, and you can do internships. It's very important to do every kind of internship, because you will know that where your interest lies. It happened with me, and I think it will happen. I'm sure that it will happen for you as well. So I would like to say to all the viewers that you just be consistent, explore the areas, and whatever you like, just do it. Do it right now. You don't have to think, just do it.
Exactly. Sir, one question.
Yes.
Sir, it's like, sometimes students are just confused, like in what area of law should they go for and how to decide one's area of expertise. So can you just tell me about you, like how do you get to know about it? Like I want to go for this particular field. And like I personally wanted to ask you this question, how should I proceed with this? How should I decide like what should be my area of expertise?
See, it's really difficult for me to tell you that as of now, because see, it's important to understand what, as I told you, what you like academically. So there are subjects that you like academically, you like studying them, but it doesn't guarantee that you will like it in your profession as well. You don't want to, for example, I like corporate law, but what I learned in my internship, I had to read a lot of documents, due diligence. That is something I didn't like. I will do that. I'll do that for sure, because for my clients I'll do that. But as a law practice, I didn't like that field, and I like dispute resolution. One thing that this teaches you. So basically, I found it as when I was interning, that I interned at 3 different sectors. One was corporate law, one was competition law, and the other was disputes. Disputes I didn't study, because you don't study disputes. 2 things that I studied, I didn't like them. The practice as such. I like disputes. So I worked on that. The next internship I did was again disputes. Then I started working. I read up on things, and I gave my first job interview. I got an arbitration job, arbitration contracts and all. So this is how you'll have to explore. You'll have to explore to know what you like.
Okay, that was indeed a wonderful session, sir. I hope you viewers will like it, and if they'll have any query, they'll comment in the comment box.
Sure, definitely.
Thank you so much, sir, for accepting my invitation.
Thank you, Damini, for having me here. And this is a very nice initiative, as I've already told you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Keep it up.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.